I must say hello to everyone, and as a reminder, please press the subscribe button to show your appreciation to my channel. Thank you.
All right, shalom everybody. I hope I am heard. Peace of the Lord to all of you. Today our topic about Prophet Muhammad and one of his stories of his journey to heaven. If there is any Muslim would like to join us, feel free. We would like to talk about this topic if Muslims like to share with us. Myself, I'm so interested to go to the sky. But for now, I have to figure out how to do it. Let's see. For some reason, this thing is showing me something different. All right. All right, we have somebody on the stage, Islamic PEX. Are you there? Are you a Muslim, my friend? Mr. Islamic, are you a Muslim?
Yo, can you hear me?
I do hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, I was muted. I wasn't able to be unmuted. Yeah, I'm Muslim.
All right. So, what do you think about the journey of your prophet to heaven?
I think it was a very miraculous event which occurred.
Where in the Quran it says that he went to heaven?
There's nowhere in the Quran qat'iyan, but we have allusion to it. Surah Al-Isra, the first ayah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asra bi'abdihi, obviously. But the whole, the details and everything comes from the athar, from the ahadith, obviously.
But isn't it strange that such an event is not exist in the Quran? I mean, how?
No, it's not really not strange. No.
Why?
I don't. How's it strange? You need to tell me how. You made the positive claim.
I mean, this is the
Or
most
you're
important.
asserting it.
The most important things can be happening to any human being is to go to heaven, and now we don't find it in the
Okay.
Quran. How come we have all the miracles of many prophets, which is not even necessary to speak about them, like the miracle of the camel, in the Quran. I mean, who knows even who is this person? But the miracle of Muhammad, which about going to heaven, and then he is going in his way back to Jerusalem, and he prayed to, behind him all the messenger of God, 124,000 prophet. Shouldn't that be in the Quran?
No, it doesn't have to be. I believe that the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, where he speaks about revelation from God, I believe that this is going to be equal to the Quran because the Nabi ﷺ لا ينطق عن الهوى, right? He does not speak of his own desire. So something doesn't need to be in the Quran, no matter how mighty it is. It's not going to be a foundation of Islam. You must believe it, yeah, and that's in the hadith. So we believe it because it's in the hadith.
All
It
right.
doesn't have to be in the Quran. Why does it have to be in the Quran?
But the hadith, according to Muslims, is full of corruption and fairy tale stories. And you Muslims, when we show you
Sir,
hadith,
Christian Prince. We know what's sahih and what's da'if of the hadith.
do you
So
have do you
let's
have
study
a
this.
do you have a sahih hadith about this story?
It depends what part. Some of them are weak.
See, you just
What do you
mentioned.
mean, Steve?
You just mentioned to me. It says CP. You know.
Not all of them are da'if. Some of them are da'if. Not all of them.
Okay, I just said to you, can you give me the strong one?
Yeah, like I can give you a strong one. Like for example, the Prophet ﷺ, when he rode the buraq, right? Like that. For example, that's going to be a hadith in which we take, right? That's not da'if, and it's an athar or a hadith, either one. So that's not da'if. We from that buraq
This
was
is not
written.
da'if. Okay. Can you describe for me according to the Muslim hadith, it is kind of between a horse and a donkey, correct?
And a donkey, yeah, correct.
And it have wings?
Allahu alam.
Okay. Why why even the Hadith says when your prophet he tried to ride over this donkey, the donkey even refused to carry your prophet.
What's the problem?
Why he refused him? What happened to the donkey?
I don't know. I don't know what's the issue. I'm telling you, I'm giving you a Sahih Hadith of the Isra wal Mi'raj. So there you go. I gave it to you. So not all of them are da'if. There's no argument anymore.
Where do you give it to me? I don't see anything.
Okay, do you know, is the Hadith Sahih or da'if of the Buraq? Tell me.
I don't believe, I'm just being honest with you. I don't believe this.
La, answer my question. Answer my question. According to the scholars of Islam, of Jarh al-Ta'dil, is this Hadith Sahih?
According to the Muslims, depends which Muslims. Are you Muslim Sunni?
Of course I'm Sunni. Now answer the question.
Are you Sufi? Are you what? Because every Muslim.
It doesn't matter if I'm Sufi, Maturidi. It doesn't matter, my friend. Because why? Because the Sufiyya, the Maturidiyya, the Salafiyya, I'm Salafi.
No, but my experience with Muslim Sunni, in many branches, each one of them he have his own stories and what he accept, what he refuse. Like if you watch my video just yesterday, you will see all the Muslim Sunni they call me. Even some of them he start insulting the books of Hadith, going it like like I don't want to use the word. So this is why I'm asking you, because you are saying to me, I accept. All right, that's good. So can you give me a Hadith which can confirm that the story 100% in your belief it happened?
Oh, hold on one second. You want one Hadith that covers everything that happened of Isra al-Mi'raj?
Yeah.
Why are you being a silly donut? The one Hadith is not going to cover the whole event, sir.
So why even the story is not in one place? I mean, so
it's because it's a very large story, sir. It's not going to be in one
why
Hadith.
It's a large story. No, you can tell it in 2 minutes. The Prophet.
It's a large story to be. Why does it need to be in one Hadith? It could be scattered across many ahadith. We affirm that there are Sahih ahadith of the Isra al-Mi'raj. There's also a hadith in which are mawdu', fabricated, right? We affirm that. We understand we know that jarh and ta'dil, with the utilization of that, we come to what sahih and was da'if. So you don't actually have an argument, correct, Princess?
You want to call me princess? You want to insult me? I can insult your prophet.
No. I didn't insult your Jesus Christ. I just insulted you. So insult me, don't insult my prophet.
Okay, you insult me, I will insult you. Did I insult him, guys? I'm speaking to him honestly.
No, I'm just saying, like, you are a princess. You have no argument.
Okay, you want to talk about, we talk about Sahih Hadith then. As long as you mention princess.
I personally am just thinking
you're a prophet in Sahih Hadith. Receive
Quran. You don't have an argument.
Receive Quran wearing his wife's clothing.
You don't have an argument. You have an argument?
You call me princess. You call me princess.
You are a princess. Yes, okay. We all know you're princess.
We will see who's the princess. You're a prophet.
You don't have any argument against the
religion. Did your prophet kiss men?
You just insult the religion.
And men kiss him.
Hey, listen, princess. Listen, princess.
Me.
Are you going to answer? Are you going to answer? Are you going to provide an argument or no?
I can prove to you that your prophet
is a gay. Are you going to provide an argument or no?
Hadith that your
Are you going to provide an argument?
I have from the Sahih Hadith your prophet is a gay.
Princess, are you going to provide an argument?
So, is it true? I have myself, the one you call me princess, that I have approved that your prophet is a gay.
Princess, no, you're gay. You're gay, actually. So can you provide the evidence for the argument?
I never allow a man to kiss me down my belly. Who kissed who down his belly? Me or Prophet Muhammad? He run. Coward. You open the topic talking about princess. You're a prophet, he put makeup, you potato. You're a prophet, he put eyeliner. You're a prophet, he do sugar for his body, to shave his body from here. Your body never received Quran except in the clothing of his wife. And you want to call me princess? But the coward, the second I said, okay, you want to talk this way? Let me show you reference. I have all the strong hadith. You run away. Princess, huh? Coward. The princess is your prophet who ran away to Ethiopia, bending down in front of a Christian king asking for asylum. All of you are heroes. You go to Christian countries kissing the ass of the Christians asking for asylum. Princess, huh? Okay. You want to insult? You cannot handle it. So we go back to our story about Prophet Muhammad. I don't know what's happening with this thing. Guys, do you see in the screen the hadith I'm showing you, or you don't see it in YouTube and Rumble? Okay, you see it. All right. So let us see. As you heard, this story is not in the Quran. So the Muhammadan, they fabricated a story many centuries after Muhammad, who he kissed men and men kiss him down his belly. In fact, it says here inside of his body. This is false. Kashhahu is down to his, the bottom of his stomach. All right. Here we have a Muslim sheikh explaining to us what happened.
Night journey that took place, known as Al-Mi'raj, where the Prophet ﷺ was taken to the seventh heaven. Did this take place physically,
Yeah,
or spiritually?
a good question.
Did it take place with his body and soul,
Mhm.
or was it only with his soul?
Mhm.
Akhi, the most authentic opinion is
Guys, do you see? This is the miracle of Muhammad, the most authentic opinion. Do you know why they say that? Because Aisha, after the potato Muhammad, he claimed he went to heaven, they asked her, she didn't know what Muhammad was saying to people. He did not tell her, I'm going to tell them this. So they came to her and they said to her, Prophet Muhammad yesterday was with you at night or not? She said, he was all night next to me. But he just told them already that he went to seven heaven and a mule came to his window and he knocked at the window and Jibril was with him. And he told them longest story about how he fly to the seven heaven. And then in his way back, he stopped in Jerusalem and 124,000 prophets, including Jesus, pray behind him. And you know, the most funny part of the story, at that time, Jerusalem can fit for like maybe 10,000 people, you know, like inside the walls. Each prophet who came to Jerusalem, he came with a flying donkey. 124,000 prophets. That means we will have outside what the Muslim call Al-Aqsa, which is nothing but a temple of Solomon, 124,000 donkeys. I mean, can you imagine 124,000 donkeys outside the, you know, true story, princess, princess, we know you are a princess. So brother, there is different opinion. If there's anything, Islam is not about different opinion.
soul, or was it only with his soul? Akhi, the most authentic opinion
The most.
is that this particular journey, the night journey, which Allah Azza wa Jal mentioned in chapter 17.
Liar. Nowhere in chapter 17 it says that Allah took Muhammad. We just asked the Abdul before you. We asked him, did Allah anywhere? He said that. He said no. No. Fabricator. Potatoes.
Surah Al-Isra, Subhana alladhi asra bi'abdihi laylan.
That was about Musa, your potato. And we can prove it in 2 seconds. Chapter 17, verse number 1. Remember, all of you, when a Muslim, he mentioned to you Muhammad, this is about Muhammad, ask him where in the chapter say this is Muhammad. Right away, the Abdul, he will start making poo-poo. He will say there's a hadith says. But we know that this cannot be true, because the hadith is written hundreds of years after, and the Quran confirm actually that this is Musa's. Musa did not go to heaven. What the stupid Quran talking about, as you see in the screen, look what Muslims they add to the translation. Tafsir al-Qurtubi, Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, etc. This is all as a fiction, is not true. You change the translator, you will see half of those words will disappear. Look how it does a shrink. You see how the shrinky religion of Islam? We just change the translator, everything is gone. Glory be to him who carried his servant. Who is the servant? Read the verse after it, you will know. It's Moses. It is Moses. If we take the word Asra, which means he let go, he let him go from place to place, not carried. If we take that word here, you will see again that this story appears speaking about Moses. This is the verse we showed you. And then we will see the same verse appear again in chapter 28, verse number 29, speaking about Moses leaving from Sinai. Sorry, this is when he met with supposedly with God, using the same word. All right, but let's go to the real place. You will see here. I'm showing you all the words mentioned. Chapter 44, verse number 23. It says, "Depart with my slaves, my servants." Who is talking? Allah said to Moses, "Depart with my servants." Who are the servants? Supposedly the Jews. So this is the word Asra. فَأَسْرِ بِعِبَادِي لَيْلًا. You see, it says at night. The same as that chapter saying that it happened at night. Depart. What translation we are reading here? Hilali Khan. All right. Just to show you how even the same translators, they play games. All right. It says here, who took his slave for a journey. No. It's the same word. Asra. The same. Depart. So supposedly Muhammad copying a story from the Jews saying that Allah, he told Moses to depart from Egypt and cross the sea. All right? Have nothing to do with Muhammad. The whole story is not about Muhammad. Muslims are fabricators. Chapter 20, verse number 77. And we inspired Moses. Again, the word Asra here. You see it? Do you see it? We inspired him to go through the sea. Chapter 26, verse number 52. The same. Exactly the same. We inspired Moses saying, depart by night. You see, all of them, they are saying the same thing. By night, by night, by night. The same word, the same sentence, it's about Moses. Nowhere it mentioned that this is about Muhammad. You know, I remember I don't know which year I was in university studying law. And the Sheikh was teaching us something, it's called Usul al-Fiqh. He's an idiot. His beard is full of lice. He keeps scratching it every 2 seconds because he never take a shower. I told him, based on my study, this is not about anyone except Muhammad, except Moses. He said, what you are saying is a kufr. He refused to debate me about it. He refused to discuss it. He just said to me, this is kufr. I cannot talk about kufr, you know, potato. And then when I explained to many of students like me, my age, Muslims, they agree. It's obvious it's about Moses. It's not about Muhammad. No, there's no way a miracle, such a miracle, go into heaven. And where it says go to heaven, in fact. Nowhere it says go into heaven. Look, it says he took him to Jerusalem. According to the story, took him to, according to Muslims, according to the, took him to Jerusalem. But in fact, if you read carefully, you will see here it says, it took him from Al-Masjid al-Haram, the forbidden worshipping land, the forbidden land. Anyone remember where in the Bible, maybe you can help me, where in the Bible it says that when Moses came in Sinai to speak to God, he told him, I made, what the word in English? Like I made like a border in this land, nobody should cross it, otherwise he will perish. Anyone remember? I will give you some time to think about it. Where in the Bible it says that? That is the forbidden place of worship, place of bowing down, place of enter, like to be enter. That is, this is why it is forbidden. You cannot get in. If it's, you know, if we can get in, it's not forbidden, right? So when Moses went to enter, he told him, tell your priest, tell all your people not to pass this line, not to cross. Otherwise they will be perished. So what the Quran is speaking about, Muhammad is copying the story of the Jews. Muhammad the thief, as usual, copied the stories about Moses departing at night and meeting in the Mount of Sinai in the land where he spoke to God. All right? Yeah. Exactly. Thank you for the one who posted this is in Exodus 19, 21, 22. You can read all of it. You can read all the chapter. So if you go to Exodus, you will see how God warned Moses not to enter, not to pass this line. You know, sometime like I want to, you know what I can do. My English is limited. I hope it's okay with you. So when Moses told, when God told Moses, because simply they cannot go in. For if they go in, they will see God and they will die. So this is what the story was about. And right away, look, right away, you see, even in the chapter 17, right away it mentioned what? Moses and Israel and the children of Israel. So even the verse they are saying this is about Muhammad, right away you will see everything behind is about Israel. Do you see Israel? God, do you see the word Israel? Do you see Israel? Can you believe this stupid religion? Can you believe it? They cannot even understand their book. Which make me believe that Muslims have nothing to do with Islam. Muslims are people who follow but didn't know what follow. A bunch of idiots. They have no idea what their religion is about. People in Discord, you cannot see the image about Muhammad flying. I feel sorry for you. You have to go either to Rumble or to YouTube. All right, it's beautiful. Will make you think to take a ride yourself. And the funny, I asked this Muslim, the first one who called me, why the donkey he refused to carry Muhammad. Have you ever heard of a donkey sent by Allah with two wings? And when Muhammad he tried to ride on him, the donkey, what they call it in English? What the word? Like when you have a horse, he like he refused to let him sit on him or something. What they call it in English? I'm not sure the word. So the donkey, he don't want Muhammad to touch him. And then the angel Jibreel, he screamed at the donkey. He said to him, "Shame on you! Shame on you! Do you know who is this guy?" The donkey said, "Oh." He said, "This is a prophet of Allah, Muhammad, the best of mankind." And then the donkey, the second he heard that this is Muhammad, his ass is sweating. He started dropping sweat, and he is so ashamed of himself, of what he have done. I mean, obviously the story is true story. And then when they asked Aisha, was Muhammad in heaven or he was next to you? She said, he was next to me all night. All right. Yared, go ahead, Yared.
Hello, Mr. CP. So I have a question about Jesus being God, if that's okay.
Why you want to change topic? You don't like to talk about your prophet flying?
Well, no, because that's not I came up here. I came up here to ask you a question.
No, there is
Sure.
no that. You can, but you have to. If we have a topic first, what do you think? Tell me first. What do you think about your prophet flying, in the top of a donkey, and the donkey refused to carry him?
Yeah, which hadith is this?
You never heard of it before?
I mean, I presume I've heard of it, but I mean, I need to know what hadith.
Can you like when you talk to me, please, if you don't mind? I have always difficulty. I told you before that I have difficulty to understand you, right? And I'm not making fun of you. I told you because the whole, you eat the word. Somehow you eat it. So what do you know about your prophet about this topic? Before we continue.
So I don't know much about this topic, but I mean, I'd say I'd have to look into it.
No, what do you mean?
I've never heard of that.
So you know nothing about it?
Not about the prophet, peace be upon him, riding a donkey. Never heard of that.
You never heard of Muhammad going to heaven in the top of a flying? No?
No.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay, open for me, chapter 17, verse number 1.
Of the Quran?
Yeah, in the Quran. Chapter 17, verse number 1. I have it in the screen if you like to read it,
Yeah, it says, "Glory be to the one who took his servant by night from the sacred mosque to the farthest mosque, whose surroundings we have blessed, so that we may show him some of our signs. Indeed, he alone is all hearing, all seeing."
What's happening here? What do you understand from this verse?
Yeah, so from this, I understand that that God took his servant Muhammad.
Where it says Muhammad?
Well, who's the servant?
This is a good question. Who is the servant? Is it enough to say? Is it enough to say praise with the one who took his servant? So don't we know who is the servant? Have you ever heard of a story without telling us who is the traveler name? Who is the one who went in this at night?
But yeah, we do know the servant though.
No, we don't. We don't. If the Quran never says so, and then somebody, few hundred years after, he start adding his own stories, are you going to take his stories? The Quran says it clearly. Servant, who? Read the verse after it, you will know who. It says Moses.
Oh, what? Okay, Okay, my fault. Yeah. Wait, no. It makes a distinction between the servant and Moses because it says, "And we gave Moses." It doesn't say we gave the servant. And we
No,
gave
but
Moses
this is about
scripture.
Moses. This is about Moses. Nowhere Muhammad mentioned. You will notice this is talking about Moses right away. Talking about Moses and the children of Israel.
So Moses went to.
You see, I want you to
Moses
focus
went
with
to
me.
the mosque.
I want to teach you something as a Muslim. And later you will thank me. For I'm giving you knowledge. Will take you maybe 100 years to learn. سبحان الذي أسرى بعبده ليلا. Who is, like it says, praise to the one who made his servant depart at night. All right? Do we have problem with this translation? No.
Well, yes.
بعبده ليلا. Praise to the one who let his servant depart at night. So we have three words. His servant, depart, and night. So when the occasion happened? At night, correct?
I mean, yeah.
All right. I'm going to copy this. You see my screen?
Oh yeah.
All right. I'm going to copy this part of the sentence, and I will take it, and I will open the same website again. I will type it. Look what I found. Chapter 44 and chapter 17, verse number 1, saying exactly the same sentence. أسرى بعبده ليلا فأسري بعبادي ليلا. Let us see who is this person. Chapter 44, verse number 33. This is Moses. Moses, he crossed the sea, and the army of Pharaoh coming after them.
Okay.
All right. So when the Muslim, they say, there's no screen. Oh, I don't know what happened with my, it should be there actually. Okay, I think this is what happened. Now it's going to work fine. All right, guys, you will see the screen now. So as you see, in chapter 44, it confirmed that this is about Moses. Well, not only this, we have it in many places. Chapter 26, verse number 52. We inspired Moses to depart asri bi ibadi. Do you see it? The same word. You see it? The same word.
Yeah.
At night. So it was at night, the night journey. You see, the night. So we have tons of evidence saying that this is about Moses. It's all over the Quran. How in the world? The same in chapter 20, verse number 77. You see it? Travel,
Oh yes.
depart at night with my ibadi. Ibadi mean my servants. So all the Quran saying this is about the story of Moses. Yet the Muslims, 1 point, I don't know how many billion, they say this is about Muhammad flying in the top of a donkey. How in the world Muslims think about the religion? Do they read? They don't. If the Muslims, they do read, they will not be suffering from this delusion, because it's obvious what they are believing in is absolutely false. All those years, nobody told them that this is wrong, you know, this is not true. Why? What do you think?
Yeah, I don't have like much to say on it. Just yeah. I mean, I guess it's kind of interesting.
All right. Well, I just taught you something very good. And then we have a story about, just to show you, and I don't know why you are a Muslim, but you are. According to your Muslim stories that the donkey who came to carry Prophet Muhammad, he don't want to carry Muhammad. Why? Do you have an idea why?
I'm not sure.
What you guess? Why a donkey sent by Allah? This donkey have two wings. His job is to carry Prophet. He is the limousine of Allah. Why he refused to carry Muhammad? I have different hadith says that Muhammad he smells so bad. Maybe because of that, or maybe because animals they can feel any evil. Look what it says here, and again this is a Sahih hadith. As you see, here it says Da'if. Here it says the Sahih. Here it says it's fine. Anas told that one night, on the night when the Prophet was taken up to heaven, Al-Buraq, and this is the name of the donkey. It's called Al-Buraq, coming from the word Barak, which means lighting. This is how fast he is. Was brought to him, bridled and saddled, but it proved refractory. I don't know what that means, but it should mean in Arabic. He refused to let Muhammad ride him. Is that correct? Is that correct? Are you there? Did he leave or what happened? He left? All right. So the Prophet, he want to ride the donkey, and the donkey said, no, no, over my dead body. So Jibreel said to him, idiot, idiot, is it to Muhammad you are doing this? Things is getting shitty. Imagine this donkey, he is refusing the most honorable man in the world to ride on him. And now Jibreel is scolding him, you idiot donkey, what are you doing? You are doing this to Muhammad? What? And then no one more honorable to Allah than him. Look, this poor donkey, he have no idea what he have done. But the second he heard this, the donkey started sweating his ass. Now all of us, we knew that the story must be true. Anyone have objection? How in the world this donkey, look at his behavior, enter history. Now all the Muslims, they speak about this donkey, his name, what he have done, how he refused the Prophet to, and now the donkey, he is so scared. He will not eat carrot for the coming week. Yeah, I should make a picture of that. But I don't know how I can make the donkey sweat in the AI. I will see. Do we have any Muhammadan? This is a religion, right? This is a religion? Continue. So there's two opinions.
Opinion is that this particular journey, physically or spiritually, did it take place with his body and soul, or was it only with his soul? Akhi, the most authentic opinion is that this particular journey, the night journey, which Allah Azza wa Jal mentioned in chapter 17, Surah Al-Isra, Subhanalladhi asra bi'abdihi laylan min al-masjid al-haram ila al-masjid al-aqsa. All praise and glory be to Allah Azza wa Jal, who has taken his servant from Mecca, the Masjid al-Haram, to al-Masjid al-Aqsa in Jerusalem, in Al-Quds. This took place physically and spiritually, by body and by soul. And the Prophet went there and he led all the prophets and messengers of Allah in prayer in Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa, whether this took place before the ascension to the heavens or after. There is a difference of opinion among scholars. Imam Ibn Kathir stated that the prayer leading the prophets took place after he came down from the heavens and not before. And this is why he says that whenever he went with Jibreel in the seventh heavens, every time he meets an angel or he meets a prophet and he says, "Who's this?" He says, "This is Muhammad." And they give salam to him and exchange salam. If he had led them in prayer,
guys, imagine. The angels of God do not know who is this. So why they are angels? So the angels, they ask Jibreel, "Who is this guy with you?" He says, "This is Muhammad." In fact, if you read the story, the angels could not even recognize Jibreel himself. He is their boss. Jibreel, he spoke from behind the door. They said, "Who is behind the door?" He says, "Jibreel." Jibreel first said to them, "Open the door." Have you ever heard of angels they cannot see behind the door? We're going to talk about heaven. Nobody can go there anyway. What door? And the angel arrived to the heaven. Look at this face. Turtle. Let me make it run.
Earlier in Jerusalem, they would have recognized him. So,
brother, if he'd lead the prayer in Jerusalem, they would recognize him. No. The angel, they were not there, idiot. It was only a prophet, supposedly. 124,000 prophets only. Man.
Ibn Kathir says that this is an indication that leading the prayer took place after he came down from the heavens. And this is an issue of not of great importance, but it took place by the soul and the body. The Prophet ﷺ was ascended with his body and came back. Because if it were a vision, if it were a dream, we all have dreams. There's no great emphasis or a miracle to be considered. So this incident took place once in his life, body and soul. But later on, the Prophet told us about many visits that took place only with his soul, where he visited different places, where he'd seen different things, and he reported that to us, whatever he saw in Jannah, whatever he saw in hellfire, in the torment of the graves, etc. All of this took place with his vision, not with his soul, and Allah Azza wa Jal knows best.
Knows best. Nice religion, nice religion. Yeah, I am going to convert very soon. Do we have any Abdul would like to join us? Anyone? Who is a Muhammadan would like to join us? We have many Muhammadan actually in Discord, but they don't want to come to the stage. Their mama, she said, "No, don't talk to adult. They are not men enough to talk to us." All right? This is your religion? Flying donkey? And how the donkey is in the speed? You see, according to the Quran, it takes the angels 1,000 years to go up to the seventh heaven. Just 1,000 years. Just to go up. And 1,000 years to come back. How the donkey was able to come back that fast? Huh? Abdul? How the donkey was able to go up to heaven and come back in 8 hours? In fact, in less than 8 hours. Did you ask yourself? So the angel would take them thousands of years to go. Yet, Muhammad was able to go and come back in a few hours. That is too much of a story. Must be true story. Must be the story made by Allah. There's no way that this story is not true. Me, myself, I'm so convinced that it is truthful from the true God. I don't think anyone can deny that Muhammad, obviously, his life is full of miraculous miracles. Right? Any Muhammadan?